Well, what is up, guys? It's Brandon here with Appliance Guy Talks. Well, went through one today. I have to say, not too many people know this about their ovens. Of course, I'm going to show you a little snippet of what I had to do for this GE range. This actually applies to ranges, ovens, that if customers read their user guide, and they can actually calibrate their oven. So usually customers' complaint is that, oh, my oven is not cooking my food properly. But a lot of them have a calibration mode where you can actually make the temperature readout higher. Because not too many people know this. When you put it on 350, it's not ever at the 350 mark. It regulates between 350 or it reads like a positive or negative. So her default was at 350, but when it hit temperature, it hit at 360, but then it dropped all the way down to 318. So that temperature variation there can be calibrated. So you can actually push it through calibration mode like I'm going to do on this video here. Well, in this one right here, guys, I already calibrated the oven, but this is how I get into calibration mode on this GE unit. Hold down bake and broil. I had to hit cancel because it didn't work right for me the first time. So hold down bake and broil. It pulls up this right here, and then you hit start. And then I already have it at a net positive for her, because she wanted her oven to read hotter. And then, of course, you hit the plus and minus keys to adjust that accordingly, but that's the way the customer wanted it. But, of course, after doing that, you have to put a temperature probe. Don't use those coil temperature readouts. The best thing I tell for people to get is, let me see if I can grab it, is to get a meter like this, or you can go buy those digital meters. Don't use those coils. Don't use a full temperature readout. But I always like using meters. Like, of course, it ain't no fluke. I'm a cheap person. But these right here would be perfect temperature for you, and how you can actually calibrate and how you can regulate temperature properly. I always recommend getting these. And of course, if you don't want to get those, they do have digital temperature readouts that work good, and those are a lot cheaper. These usually fluctuate between like 30 to like several hundreds of dollars. If you get a fluke, you got some money on that one. But yeah, this is just a little tidbit for you guys for oven calibration. And usually all oven calibrations are in the user guide. So if you have your user manual, whether it be it, I know if it's a newer GE unit, they have it on the QR code. Like right here, if you scan that QR code, it will pull up to a GE website that will give you your calibration and your user document. But of course, a lot of the other ones, they're usually in your user guide in the paper form. But yeah, hopefully that helps out, guys, on that. But y'all have yourself a good one.